Well, we've got some news about Father of the Year, Hunter Biden. Here's the headline. Hunter Biden agrees to give daughter some of his paintings in paternity settlement. Now, I have to wonder, unless his daughter is a Chinese banker or a Ukrainian oligarch, say, these paintings are worthless. And I may be going out on a limb here saying this, but it seems like it might be that the only reason that people give money to Hunter Biden for his paintings is for access to the big guy, which cynical people might call influence peddling, I guess. It says here that Biden's paintings have been listed for as high as $500,000 and have sold for at least $225,000. So his paintings aren't necessarily worth $500,000 worth of influence peddling, but they're definitely worth at least $225,000 worth of influence peddling. Well, let's take a look at George's Burge's Gallery. It says, our artist, Hunter Biden. A lawyer by profession, Hunter Biden now devotes his energies to the creative arts, bringing innumerable experiences to bear. Innumerable experiences. Well, I suppose that's one way of putting it. And the results are powerful and impactful paintings ranging from photogenic to mixed media to the abstract. And I can't see anything about crack in here. It also doesn't say anything about the big guy. You'd think that'd be important in describing why he does this. But here's one. Okay. I don't think it looks that different from what you'd see in a hallway in an elementary school, but okay. Well, here's another one. I mean, it's actually kind of interesting. Maybe he even did it himself. I don't know. But what I can tell you is if that were at a Salvation Army store, it would have probably a $5 tag on it. And here's another one. This one is just kind of awful. Reminds me of what you get probably from the fifth best artist at a very small high school. So I think we can assume that if Hunter Biden's last name isn't Biden and the big guy doesn't exist, he's not getting $225,000 for a painting. And apparently this is prompting some ethics concerns for the White House. And apparently, well, there's an alleged deal to keep buyers anonymous except to the gallery owner. And I can only think of about 4,000 billion ways you can get around that. And there are reasons to question the ethics of the Biden family and the Biden administration. I mean, you've got this report of Joe Biden was allegedly paid $5 million by an executive of the Ukrainian natural gas firm Burisma Holdings, where his son Hunter sat on the board, and that was told to the FBI by a confidential human source in June 2020, which of course never actually came out before the election. That probably would have been something good to know. And again, this is alleged from a confidential human source.
I said, you're not getting the billion. I'm going to be leaving here. And I think it was, 6 hours? I said, I'm leaving in 6 hours. If the prosecutor's not fired, you're not getting the money. Well, son of a bitch. Got fired.
And you do have to ask, what was Hunter Biden doing on the board of that Ukrainian natural gas company? Especially when he had absolutely no experience or reason to be there other than the fact that his dad was Joe Biden. And then you had Joe Biden demanding that the prosecutor that was prosecuting Burisma be fired. You know the story. We don't need to continue. It just sure doesn't look good, right? But anyway, back to the original point here. Hunter Biden, in just this unprecedented display of generosity, is giving some of his awful artwork to the daughter that he refuses to acknowledge or visit. Now, this poor girl is the daughter of a former stripper from Arkansas who was sued Biden for paternity and child support in the summer of 2019, shortly after it was reported that Biden had married another woman. Biden initially denied having relations with Roberts, but DNA testing showed with scientific certainty that he was the father of the daughter. Now, the child's mother had requested that her daughter's surname be changed to Biden, arguing it will open opportunities for her just like it has for other members of the Biden family. Yeah, and she's not kidding about that. She also said in court filings in April that Biden has, quote, never seen or contacted his daughter, and President Biden and First Lady Jill Biden remain estranged from their granddaughter. These are just bad people. I'm sorry, that's your daughter. You've never seen or contacted? I'm sorry, that is not a sign of good character. That is a sign of a villain. Oh, nice old kindly Joe Biden, ignoring his own granddaughter. What, for political gain or because he just doesn't care? These are bad people. Says Biden, who has 4 other children, pushed back on the push for a surname change, with his lawyer insisting that the notoriety would deprive the child of a peaceful existence. Oh, I'm sure he has her best interest in heart, doesn't he? But here's some crappy paintings, which are going to end up being worthless because their only value was ever in getting access to the big guy anyway. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Please subscribe, like, and share. Sharing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.